In this chapter, we will talk about the ecological pyramid. Now, the ecological pyramid, it was a basically concept which was given by, let me write the name here. That was Charles Elton. You don't need to remember the names. And there are three main types of those pyramids he have discussed. The first one was ecological pyramid of number. The second one was the ecological pyramid of biomass, and the third was ecological pyramid of energy. Now, what this actually means. So, ecological pyramid, just imagine this first. Suppose this is the first level, that is, you can say it's a grass. This is the second level. Now that's deer. This is the third level, and that's tiger. Right? So, just imagine the ecological pyramid of number is defined as a graphical representation of the total number of individuals present in the given trophic level of food chain in an ecosystem at particular time and place. Means what are the number of different numbers of organisms present at each trophic level. So this is what the ecological pyramid says, that on the first one it can be a huge, then it will reduce in the second, and third it will reduce. This is what it says. But the problem with this thing is that it is not always a pyramid in this case. So we can say that it's not universal, this one, because it may not be always a pyramid. It can be inverted too, because sometimes a food chain that start from a single big tree can be followed by the many herbivores. So in that case, the ecological pyramid of the number is not universal, and we generally not follow this one. Now, okay, I think it's gonna rain. Okay, now ecological pyramid of biomass. It basically says that a graphical representation of the total biomass, which is basically dry weight. Let me. They can ask you in the MCQ somewhere. It is a dry weight always. The biomass is always in dry weight. So in each trophic level of the food chain in an ecosystem at a particular time and place. So same is that in each and every level, the first level itself, the biomass will be really, really high. Then it will decrease as we continue to the higher stages. But still, there's a same problem in that. This is also not inverted, right? That's why it is not universal. But the ecological pyramid of energy, this is we can rely on, because it is always in one direction. Always one direction. You can say it is always upright. So that is why it is most efficient. Therefore, most efficient. But the problem with this thing is that it is difficult to find energy transfer. That is the main drawback of this thing. Otherwise, it's all good. So if if they can ask you an MCQ that which one is the most convenient of all three, then in that case you will say that it is the biomass. This one is the most convenient because it can be easily quantifiable and the measurable thing. But energy, you cannot find. It is difficult to find energy transfer. So convenient, yes, this is. So let me write here. Most convenient ठीक है, and which one is the most efficient? That is this one. So that is a pretty much that we have to discuss regarding the ecological pyramid. Let's move to the next chapter.